Alright, hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Welcome back to another episode of Melusine Adventures. And I came here because I need to go and get that viewpoint up there. But yeah, finally hoping to be able to finish up the rest of the Melusine World Quest that we haven't done yet in this episode. Oh, scenery within Elena's deepest depths! Oh my gosh! We can't even go to that area anymore, but there's a viewpoint. I was wondering why there's like a viewpoint like right up against. I'm assuming this is Elena's heart here. Oh, look at all the sparklies. What are these little fish things that are in the air? Oh, and there's some breacher promises. Alright, anyway, without further ado, oh, maybe with further ado, what is this? I rarely see rocks that can be shattered around here, but do we need this for something? Do we need that for something? Can we break this with this? Is that how it works? Yay! Oh, hello, little fishy thing. I don't remember what you're supposed to be.
Oh,
All
I've
right.
never seen this before.
Let's carry on with what we were up to yesterday. Hello there, Sluasi. How are you? You have a quest for me, don't you? Huh? What are you doing here all by yourself? Don't suddenly talk to people while standing behind them. You almost made me scatter this powder. Powder? What's this stuff? Gems. Gems? But why would there be any here? And why powder and gems? Did you grind the gems into powder? Wouldn't it be stranger to not find them here? I mean, this is my workshop, in which I process gems. Although I must admit it doesn't have an official name yet. I did consider calling it Studio Selassie in the past, but I'm not sure if using my name so directly is such a good idea. Well, other people are very comfortable using their name in their businesses, but some people are not, so that's totally fine too. In which case you will have to come up with some new naming ideas. What do you mean by processing gems? That means I turn gems into various pretty ornaments and stuff. Oh, you're just like that guy we gave all of the strange stones to in the court of Fontaine last time with Puka. Puka found all these stones that are common here, but we gave them, and then we were able to make clocks out of them. I guess you were doing something similar here. We could have a local producer. Unfortunately, I won't be able to take new commissions for a while. I need to concentrate on making paints. Well, I am still using gems for that, though. Oh, so you're grinding the gems into powder for paint? But I'm thinking like lapis lazuli in Minecraft, and that's not exactly a gem. I mean, it's more of like a chalky stone, right? I'm not sure. I feel like gems would be harder to make paint out of just because of their like lattice structure. They're not as easy to grind down. But if it works for you, then I'm sure those are very lovely paints. You're gonna make paints out of gems? Are you serious? Yes, what's wrong? Well, it just feels like a waste. You could just give them to Paimon. But still, why do you need them to make paints? Paimon's pretty sure there's no such step in using gems to make ornaments, right? Well, a child who loves painting came to ask me if I could make paints as shiny as gems and as bright as the sun. Moreover, she recently saved my younger sister when the village was shaking very violently. That's why I decided to try to fulfill her wish by creating a paint as bright as the sun and giving it to her as a thank you gift. You must be referring to Mamere. Also, it's really hard to tell which Melusines are older than the others, you know? They all look so similar, but they could differ in age by like hundreds of years. Is the girl who enjoyed painting you spoke of named Mamere? Yes. Do you know her? You tell Selassie about your previous experiences with Mamere. So the two of you are the esteemed ones who saved Puka alongside Mamere? Esteemed ones? Yes, that was us. Thank you both so much. If it weren't for you, Puka might have been... Yeah, I was noticing you look similar to Puka. Puka should bring some of her... You must be the older sister she was talking about who makes stuff with gems. And Puka got like Oh, she's just collecting really ordinary rocks, but actually the rocks she was collecting were used to make all those fancy clocks now. The two of you could totally work together, too. Please, take these, if you don't mind, that is. Beautiful jewels, thank you. Still, Paimon didn't think Mamerico would commission people of her own accord. Well, she didn't really commission me to do anything, did she? She just asked if I could do it. In fact, she ran off before I could even reply. That sounds like something she would do. Speaking of which, esteemed Teddy and Paimon, what would you call the closest thing to the sun in color? Well, we always depict the sun as being yellow. The real sun's probably more of like an orangey red, but here it looks yellow. Definitely those warmer colors. I've tried to observe the sun myself, but I'm not sure what materials I should use to recreate its tones. I mean, don't look straight into it. You know? Closest to the sun in color, you say? You could probably use my hair. You know, that could work. Gold, perhaps? Well, they do call you the golden-haired traveler, Ether. Come on, you can't use hair to make paints. That's true. You're not gonna get a ton of pigment out of that. Just think, we have to have seen something that most resembles the sun in color, and that can be found just about anywhere. Sweet flowers? Sweet flowers? What do you consider closest to the sun in color? Oh, hi, Ether's new outfit. Okay, not sweet flowers. We have berries, Nilopata, lotus, and core lapis. Well, berries are everywhere, and out of those three, berries probably give you the most pigment too. Oh, I see. This is the berry you spoke of. It is cold and hard, yet supple, and it stings the eyes like the sunlight of a winter's afternoon. Surely this must be a metal that humans forge to make their weapons. Well, yeah. If you mean by weapon, you mean the strength to refuel us to make it out and about during the day, then yes. I guess. No, not really. Thank you very much. I shall remember this item. How were you able to see all that? Celeste carefully checks the material before handing them back to you. Whatever the case, thank you too for your help. However, I cannot simply take what is yours, esteemed Teddy, thus I shall simply learn the name of that material from you, and I shall later set out for it myself. Well, that's good, because the berries can be found in Fontaine, but not the other two items. Still, would you not say that this color is a bit too intense? The color of the sun should have a lighter touch, I think. Do you mean I should lean further towards being white? That's true. The sun is more white than it is gold. I feel like, is that referring to Paimon versus Ether? White, you say? However, I'm not sure what materials we must use to achieve this lighter shade. We can go with Paimon's hair. I'm thinking sweet flowers. You can't make paints out of hair. And even if you could, you can't just pluck Paimon's. That said, we can find all sorts of bright white things around, can't we? Well, let's see. Sweet flower, sweet flower. Something white. What is that? Okay, we have Sangonomiya pearl, a Genshin flower, and the soft iron chunk. Well, Genshin flower I think would be the best. I mean, I'm thinking the plants are gonna be the ones that would be easiest to get the pigments out of. Wow, it's so beautiful, and it even has a light scent to it. Gathering them could be quite tough, but would that be a problem? Celeste carefully checks the material before handing them back to you. Ah, I see. So this is the color that you call white, yes? I cannot help but feel that it's the exact opposite of what the sun's color is. Would its opposite then not be more suitable? I mean... Its opposite? You mean black? Black. Yes, that must be it. Black. A brilliant solution, esteemed Paimon. That must be the sun's color indeed. I'm not sure that logic really adds up, you know, but you know, I support you. This feels kind of wrong somehow. But why black, though? Well, the sun is golden, so if it was the sun at night, oh, like midnight sun. The sun doesn't become black at night. Never mind that. There isn't even a sun at night. In that case, could I ask one more thing of you two? Please bring me something that is black. That way I shall know what material I must use to create a color as radiant as the sun. I wouldn't necessarily consider black to be a radiant color like the other two are. In fact, many would argue white and black are not even colors at all. Although, I mean, we have Crayolas of them, so I guess they are colors, right? Do we really have to look for that? Paimon thinks we're starting to veer further and further away from anything associated with the sun. But since she's asked us to, let's go find something that's black, shall we? I'm sure there's a lot more black down here than sun colors down here in Melusine Village. If I see something black, I'll be able to mix the color as radiant as the sun. Only two things. Do we really think the sand-grease pupa is black? It's actually quite light-colored if you think of it. It's kind of gross. I don't really want to give that to her. We'll give her the iron chunk. I don't really want to give her that, you know. This is an ordinary iron chunk. I see. So this is what you would term black. Well, its shade is a little off, but Paimon reckons it'll work just fine. Celestia carefully checks the material before handing them back to you. Thank you very much. With this, I'm sure I'll be able to create pigments as bright as the sun, which I may then give her as a gift. Will this really work? Or rather, can you really make bright colors using such base materials? It's not utterly impossible. That's true. The colors Primera uses are pretty lightweight too. Whatever the case, I thank you two for your help. Please take these as my thanks. Shiny gems! And components too! I'm glad you like them. If you desire any ornaments in the future, you know where to find me. Alright. That's a world quest done. Why do... That one's the three primary colors of the solar corona, I think. Although, why are they world quests they don't mark as world quests? It said on the wiki it's not a world quest in the quest menu, but it's a world quest in the reputation system. So, come on, please keep it consistent. It's gonna hurt my brain too much. Alright. Next one be around back here. I'm not currently looking at the map, so I hope I remember everything. Is this the right way? Is it not the right way? Oh, here you are. Perfect. You're exactly who I'm looking for. I looked at all the map locations before, so I hopefully memorized them all. Of all the Melusine related quests that I think we didn't do last time. Why have you got your fishing rod out over here? Are you really fishing? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a ton of fish in this little body of water here. There's water and a rod. Of course I'm fishing. To think that you outsiders don't even know that. What's this world coming to, seriously? I don't think this has anything to do with global trends. That's right. We're not complete amateurs at fishing either, you know. That's right. I have, like, the fishing certifications in, like, every nation we've been to. Or whatever. Or at least I bought the fishing rods in every nation I've been to. What Paimon meant to say is, you know, that it's kind of weird for a Melusine to be using a fishing rod. Paimon didn't think you fished like that. That's true. They can swim. You think they seem more the type they would just pick the fish out from the water. But, you know, that seems pretty hard. You have to swim after the fish. So I guess having a rod makes sense. Although, once again, this body of water doesn't look like it's very rich in fish at all. I'm not being weird. I learned this from an outsider. Delaroche is a great person. She not only taught me how to fish, but she also gave me a rod too. Yeah, she also gave me a rod as well. Hers look nicer, of course, but that's fine. She's a professional and I'm just a hobbyist. Still, I've been waiting here for so long. Why haven't I gotten a bite yet? In that case, why don't you let us pros help you figure out where you're going wrong? Huh? Are the two of you really better than Delaroche? She's a professional with a very pretty fishing rod. Guess what? I also have a very pretty fishing rod. But I also probably don't need to be better than Delaroche to, get a fish the next time I go fishing. Yeah.
Looks like we might have to prove our skills, huh?
But are there actually any fish here?
Now that you mention it, there really aren't any. Paimon thought that was weird right from the get-go, too. Fish. Delaroche did say that not all waters have fish in them. Does that count as a fish?
What?
If that isn't a fish, could it be the reason I can't fish it up in the first place? Master Teddy, Master Paimon, please tell me, what must I do to fish that up?
What's that?
You sure are polite. Well, of course we'll help you, but first off, what's that thing you're referring to?
It moves very quickly in the water, and it's so slippery that it's really hard to catch. It does sound like a fish. It does sound like a fish, but it could also be a Melusine.
Seriously, wouldn't it be weird if Yara and other Melusines were to play pretend fishing games together? Well, whatever the case, we can be sure that it's something that lives in the water, but since we can't really see its silhouette, it must be hiding deep down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so deep down. Yeah. Guys, it's not looking great.
The way Paimon sees it, we just spread out some bait, spread some bait out,
That's right, I can talk as Paimon.
and get it to come to the surface. But it ate so much bait already, I'm not sure if switching baits will help. Well, let's just spread out some first and prepare a rod, then wait for it to bite. We don't know what it is yet, but oh well. Oh, what beautiful technique. Let me try again. I'll give you the bait, Master Teddy, Master Paimon, and then I'll ready my rod. Even though it's not a professional's pretty rod, that's not a problem. Just leave the spreading the bait, though, to us.
Okay. Bait. Oh, it's so sparkly. This is the same thing as when we would feed.
Huh? Why is it a ball octopus? Oh, it's that thing! That super slippery, hard to catch thing. So these are the beautiful techniques of fishing?
Okay, it's not hostile, so.
Will it still be attracted to bait?
I mean, I don't want to attack it, but I guess the whole point of fishing, if you're not sport fishing and catch and release fishing, is to claim the thing you fished for yourself. It's completely not. I don't want to hurt something that's completely not hostile. I just want to live a life. Yara places the weakened ball but octopus into a bucket. I see. It is food for Melusine Village now.
What lovely fishing technique! But this creature is now no longer beautiful. How did this happen? Sorry, we didn't think the thing you were talking about was a ball octopus, so we...
I was concerned it might attack us. I mean, I was just gonna let it be. You guys speak for yourselves. I was just gonna let it be.
Yeah, when there's danger in hand, you gotta strike first, you know. But, well, don't apologize. It is in the bucket now, and that's enough for me. If you say so. But seriously, how did the ball octopus end up here? Did it follow the flow and then fall in by accident? I caught it outside.
What?
Wait, what? I wanted to be sure of my skills at using the fishing rod, which is when I went to go catch that ball octopus, I think you called it. If I put it in here, I'd be able to fish it up whenever I wanted.
I see. I feel like that's slightly cheating. To put a fish in a pool not big enough for itself to be able to fish it out, to prove your skills at fishing. But you know what? You do you. All of you Melusines are living a good, happy life here, and I just want you all to be happy. Keep living your good, happy life here. So, you know what? Sure.
Or, that was the plan anyway, but I waited and waited, and it wouldn't bite no matter what. It's kind of concerning how you captured when I put it in a pool to practice fishing with a rod. But we just spread some bait out in the water, and it came out just like that. Didn't you think of doing something like that, Yara? I tried many different types of bait, like minced meat, breadcrumbs, worms, minced components. It would just eat them and then disappear. I was even starting to think that bait had no effect on it. Components? That doesn't sound like bait.
Best not to feed strange things to aquatic products.
That's right. Hang on. What kind of name is aquatic products?
Paimon is an aquatic product because we also fished Paimon out of the sea.
Components are very, very important. Since they're not meant to be used as bait, I need to find a way to get them back. Anyway, Master Teddy and Master Paimon, please take this component as a thanks for your help. Oh, it's fine. We didn't do all that much anyway.
Yeah, we just spread the bait and then killed the poor octopus that was completely innocent.
Huh? But Delaroche said that when you call people Master when you ask them for help, and they will like it when you pay them consultation fees. Is that not the case? Please, take this dry component. It will be very useful to you in Mercy Village. Well, if you say so, Yara. Thanks a lot. Yes, I hope I can learn more beautiful fishing techniques from you two in the future as well. Yippee! Alright. Are you gonna teach me some of your brilliant fishing techniques today too? Just passing through today. No worries then, but please do come fishing with me next time.
We gotta find you a slightly better fishing spot, I think. You know, that could help. That's just my opinion. But I think a spot that actually has fish in it would be really helpful, you know. Really helpful to these goals. I think there's one more little quest we have to do. Yep, over here.
But what should we give Serene? So long as it expresses our intentions, we can give her anything, can we not? Yeah, Karabose said the same thing. Intentions. Let me think. Mr. Chesil sent me a new clock, but would a clock really make the best birthday gift? After all, Serene's taking care of us all. This would be a great opportunity for me to give her a gift that will make her happy. Everyone wants that. Though if we think about it, gifting her something might end up with her turning it away, right? She'll say, I can't accept something so valuable or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. If that's the case, then why don't we make her a nice meal? The act of eating together will express our intentions perfectly. Oh yeah, you're the best, Canotula. In that case, let us make that dish together.
What is that dish?
Huh? You want to make that dish? Well, preparing it will be a bit...
Do you need any help?
Huh? Well, that's Mr. Teddy and Paimon!
Today's weather isn't bad either, Mr. Teddy. Did you find any new pages?
Huh? If you're talking about the Book of Revealing... Wait, hold on, no! Don't change the subject! You were just talking about preparing something for Serene! I just remembered that there are notes that need to be collated. I need to get back right now. I also have remembered that I need to meet with Mr. Chesil tomorrow. I have to go now too. See you, Mr. Teddy and Paimon.
It looks like they are having a surprise here.
Golden butterflies. Wait, why did they all run off?
Maybe they don't want anyone else to know. That's what we call a birthday surprise.
So they're planning to host a big birthday for Serene? Come to think of it, we haven't actually gone to try the Melusine's dishes. If it's a birthday celebration, the food should be extra fancy, right? I'm starting to look forward to this birthday thing. Why don't we hide and help them?
Well, don't you try to sneak a bite, Paimon. Yeah, that's a birthday gift for someone else.
Paimon knows that, but if we prepare a dish at the Melusine's, you'll figure out how to make it, won't you? You know, in case Paimon wants some later.
Alright, of course, Paimon.
No, wait, Paimon means we. We can eat it together in the future.
You're really something else, Paimon. Always thinking about food.
Anyway, let's go check up on them and see if they need our help to prepare anything.
Okay, let's start with Puka. Hello.
Puka, about what you said earlier. That was supposed to be a secret. You can't tell anyone else, not even Selassie. Don't worry about a thing. We definitely won't tell anyone else. We just want to help you prepare. 2 extra helpers will help get things ready faster, right? Yeah, I I'm sure you two would be a big help. Right, so what do you need us to do? The other ingredients are pretty easy to prepare, but we still need that white and sweet thing. Huh? You mean sugar?
Yeah, they say sweet flowers, but yes.
No, not that! Sugar is dangerous! Eating that just once will make you always want to eat it. In the end, you'll get all round and stuff.
Just like a Breacher Primus?
Anyway, absolutely no sugar. I almost fell into its sweet trap in the past. We can't let the same thing happen to Serene. But what else is white and sweet besides sugar?
Flour, perhaps? I mean, do you think so? I don't really think raw flour is that sweet. I don't think I would know. I've never tried raw flour. This is sounding like, you know, Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia. Stares at Paimon.
Why are you staring at Paimon like that? Well, I am referring to flour. First, we'll need to make it round. Then we bake it till it's tasty and crispy. But I've used up all my flour, and Santa doesn't have any either. We'll need to go out and get more. No problem, leave it to us. Let's check if we're carrying any flour.
Don't worry, I happen to know we are carrying lots of flour.
White and sweet.
Yep, lots and lots and lots of flour.
Thanks, Mr. Teddy. Thanks, Paimon. This way we can make some delicious flatbread. Paimon can't wait.
Let's see. Canotula.
Mr. Teddy. So, about those new pages. Hey, come on, enough about the pages. Aren't you trying to make that dish and prepare the relevant ingredients for it?
Well, since you overheard, I suppose there really is nothing for it. You two must be included in this as well. A question, if I may. Mr. Teddy, what ingredient symbolizes birth to you? Something that bestows life and represents newborn. I believe you know what I'm looking for. Yes? You mean like a bird egg? Yeah, I was thinking a bird egg too. Yes, that's right. Sharp as always, I see. But I suppose you can see the rub too, can't you? We Melusines have short arms and can't climb trees well, so it'll be very troublesome for one of us to get any bird eggs. Don't worry, leave it to me. Anyway, I leave this to you, alright? Well, have you a bird egg with you? Apparently I have lots of them. Just think about how much food in Ether's backpack should technically be expired, you know? Thanks, Mr. Teddy. I'm sure that Serene will be happy too. Thanks. I'll go prepare the ingredient now.
Alright, you got this.
Yeah. And one more Veronata. Hello. Our potion-making friend.
There you are, Veronata. Hey there, Teddy and Paimon. What do you need from me? Well, this has to do with what you were all chatting about earlier, about preparing food for Serene. No way. Please stop talking. We want to make this a surprise for Serene. I don't want anyone else to know, not even Karabose. Don't worry, we won't tell a soul. We just want to help you prepare. This will make things easier for you too, right?
You two are pretty reliable. If that's the case, I have a favor to ask. The dish we're trying to make usually uses fish. But Lutine told me that the outside world has something called bacon, and that it tastes delicious. Monsieur Neuvillette has also enjoyed it before. So I think if we can get some bacon, we might be able to cook something incredible. Just like Karabase said, knowledge is power. And Fontaine is bacon.
Anyway, don't worry about it. We've got this bacon thing down pat.
This bacon that Lutine mentioned, I wonder what it is. Well, you can see for yourself. We have bacon too.
Whoa, so this is bacon. Thanks a lot, Teddy, Paimon. Still, it's a bit different from what I had imagined. Don't you worry. Bacon tastes good no matter how you prepare it.
Really? I don't quite get that, but I'll do my best. Yeah, it's very salty, and I don't know how it will go in a dish that's supposed to usually have seafood, but I say it's worth a try.
Yeah, this way all the ingredients for the dish should be ready. You really are awesome, Mr. Teddy. Alright, we'll leave the cooking to you, Veronata. Alright, you can count on me. I've learned the greatest, bestest, most powerfulest cooking methods from Carabosse and Lutine. You got this, as long as it doesn't turn out like your potions. Oh, Carabosse once said that the most important thing in cooking is vigor, and the will to never give up. We must never surrender to the ingredients, no matter what. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yep. This style of cooking is already entirely different from what Paimon's familiar with.
No worries, no worries. Nothing will go wrong. Probably. Okay, under your supervision, Veronata gathers 2 pieces of flatbread, 7 fish, the cooked bird egg, and the sliced bacon before throwing them all into the pot at once and stirring away with focus and gusto. Oh, wouldn't that, get all the flavor out of the bacon? This really doesn't seem like the way flatbread... Oh yeah, and the bread is gonna get soaked too. But it's too late to stop the process at this point.
There we go. All done. Easy peasy.
Oh, it looks pretty good. I think Serene will definitely be pleased.
Of course. Why, I'm already super happy. Anyway, we should also thank Mr. Teddy for helping us make such a wonderful meal. Paimon's gonna ask just in case. But what is this? Huh? Haven't you seen Poissonchant pie before, Paimon? That sounds and looks like you'd use it to cast some kind of forbidden magic or something.
Huh? Why? Oh my gosh. 7 fish, huh? 7 fish. Yep, I can see all 7 of them are very present in the dish. All 7 poissons are very featured.
Well, you're the one who called it Poissonchant. Also, look at all these fish heads. They're so cute, right? They look just like a choir in a picture book, with everyone holding their heads up high and singing happily.
I mean, is that how food is supposed to look?
Which part of that dish even remotely looks like what you're talking about? Since neither of you have seen a Poissonchant pie before, then maybe we should give you 2 a serving first. You both were a big help after all. I mean, you look after us just like Miss Serene does. I'd say that Serene's a bit noisier and nosier at times, actively trying to help when we don't need it. That's just the way she is. But either way, Mr. Teddy and Paimon are better at, caring for people. Anyway, we would like the 2 of you to accept our goodwill. Thanks? You look so happy right now, Mr. Teddy.
Thank you, I guess.
Alright, let's go give the Poissonchant pie to Serene.
Okay, let's go.
Will this really be okay?
Well, it's Melusine's giving Melusine food to another Melusine. You look for Serene together with everyone else. Well, I suppose this should be fine now. Hello, Teddy, Paimon. Is there something you need?
What are you doing, Serene?
Oh, are you talking about this thing? Well, Xana accidentally broke the water bottle she usually carries with her, so I came by to try and fix it. So, Teddy and Paimon, do you need me to help with something?
Do you remember what day it is?
Come to think of it, today's the day I'll need to submit a report to Monsieur Neuvillette.
That's not what we're talking about.
Seriously, you should consider yourself more. It's your birthday, you know. Come, everyone, all together now. Happy birthday!
Huh?
Teddy helped us prepare a totally unique Poissonchant pie for your birthday. This is for all the time you spent taking care of us and for all your help when I was trying to communicate with Mr. Cecile. Well, you're really noisy sometimes, but as long as you don't suddenly pop in and interrupt my thoughts, you're welcome to be even louder if you want. Everyone. Come on, there's no way to look at your own birthday. Anyway, if we don't start eating the Poissonchant pie we spent so long preparing soon, it'll get cold. Come, let's eat. You too, Mr. Teddy and Paimon. My taste buds were born for such adventure. Yeah, that's right. We came here to try Melusine food, and Melusine food is what we're gonna try.
Wait, how does this count as adventure?
Well, you know, food Like, really high quality food is an adventure to try. Oh, look at the little bird. How did a poor bird get trapped in here? All the entrances into Elenis are by water. You enjoy the strange Poissonchant pie with the Melusines. Though it looks rather strange, the taste isn't as bad as you expected. On the contrary, it's quite delicious, so long as you can stomach the stares of the fish heads, their eyes still gleaming with a strange light.
Huh? It tastes pretty
Good! Another. Humanity might not yet be ready for this wonder. They're gonna have to be prepared.
But we don't have any more. If you're still hungry, though, we can make more together in the future. Come on, make a wish, and make sure it's a wish for yourself. Well, if that's the case, my wish has already come true. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Teddy and Paimon.
Oh, happy birthday, Serene. And there we go. We got our recipe for some more Poissonchant pie. Hello there, Settley. Alright. Nice. Oh, hello, Lutine. How's it going?
I've never seen you before, traveler. Would you like to try some of Mercy Village's specialties?
Local specialties.
That's right. Let me introduce you. Here, we use ingredients sourced nearby to make delicious dishes that match our tastes. I might be tooting my own horn here, but our specialties are well known amongst niche gourmets. The Steambird even includes trying Mercy Village cuisine in their 100 heroic challenges to try this year. We are number 20 on the list.
Ah, I'm not sure that quite means what you think it means, but...
Also, I've recently come up with a new dish. Want to try it out?
Lutine takes out a dish with a blurry silhouette. The stimulating scent makes your eyes swell up. This doesn't look edible. You don't think so, anyway. Sure, hit me with it. Contrary to its appearance, the dish is actually most refreshing. After a single bite, the pungent flavors also become surprisingly amiable. There's lots of things you can't know till you try. My food is pretty good, huh? I could tell it from your expression. Well, it's just like all of the Melusines here and like Sijuin over at the Fortress of Meropide. Melusine food doesn't look super good. Sometimes it doesn't even taste super good, but sometimes it does. It's a never judge a book by its cover kind of situation. Alright. One more quest planned for today's episode. Oh, so tempting. You know, to have that one final Lunoculus. Hydroculus. I know where I am. One final Hydroculus. We will be getting it soon. We'll be getting it so soon. But we have one more quest with the magazine we want to do today. And we'll be getting that Hydroculus, I think, in the next episode.
Ervil, the ball octopus's eyes.
Okay. Because they are... Oh, there's a person here. Because they're envious of my physical constitution. This whole time I saw the Melusine, I didn't realize there's a poor guy who's been passed out on this poor flank of wood. I'm so sorry for abandoning you here for the last year and a half. I'm so sorry.
I see. Ball octopus's eyes brighten up when they see your physique. But why then would you join the fleet?
Because rumor has it that sailors make big bucks. It brings a much more stable income than what we're doing, trying to find some secret treasure. Oh, of course. Treasure. We are also very good at looking for treasure.
Hey there, what are you two doing here? Hervil's doing physical training to join the fleet. Joining the fleet earns big bucks.
Nadia, I thought I told you to keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry, I forgot again. Hello, strangers. Ervil is preoccupied with very important work, which is confidential, by the way. So, please leave us alone and keep your questions to yourselves. But we...
Sorry. She suffered cranial damage previously, and she's kept forgetting things since. What she says is not very coherent. Right, Nadia, head back to shore with them and rest a bit at the Rusty Rudder.
What about you? You don't look so good. Have you been...
That's not the case. Training is tough. Ervil has to complete all the training courses in order to join the Fontaine fleet. The Fontaine fleet? I've never heard of the Fontaine fleet. And I've almost explored every corner of Fontaine. You know me so well, Nadia. Now hurry up and go. Stop trying to act tough when you don't even have an oar left. I mean, that's what I want to say, but... Good luck with your training then. We're off.
Hey, let's not leave him here like that. Paimon feels he's too embarrassed to just ask for help. You see, asking someone for help when you're in trouble isn't something to be ashamed of at all.
I told you, I'm fine. Don't believe me? How about I do some push-ups right now?
Wait, stop moving. You'll flip the wooden planks.
You then save Ervil, who fell into the water and returned to the shore with Nadia. Alright. Well, yeah, we can swim with the power of not being able to drown in Fontaine. How about you? I didn't ask you to save me. How nosy. I'll just tell you up front now. I have no more for you. Well, I don't expect anything in return for helping someone out.
After all, our motto is we can't sit idly by.
That's too good to be true. I don't believe in kindness without agendas. I would have believed you more if I was some lovely damsel you'd come to save. But the fact is, I look like an odd-flavored candy without any wrapping from the city's candy store. No one would take a second look, let alone pick me up. Oh, it just seems you haven't met enough nice people in your life. If you didn't save me for the Mora, then you must be up to something more sinister.
Well, this guy's head is so twisted. Paimon doesn't care if you believed us or not. We've always been bleeding hearts anyways. We didn't do for the more, but you at least owe us a thank you.
Yeah, we're not in it for anything except the thank you and a little bit of gratitude, you know.
Thank you, strangers, for helping reveal. I wanted to help, but I could never be of any help. I'm just useless like that. Oh, don't say that.
Don't say that about yourself, Nadia.
Oh, we forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is Teddy.
Darn it. You want me to remember who I owe my life to, don't you? Wow, this guy's quite paranoid.
Thank you, Teddy, but even if you tell me your names, I'd forget them soon enough. Huh?
I told you, she suffered cranial damage, so she often forgets things. Don't judge her by how she is now. She used to be an elite at the Maréchal Phantom, you know? But if it weren't for how she is now, she wouldn't have gotten mixed up with someone like me.
Yes, Ervil saved me when I was severely wounded, but I didn't have any more to give him, so I want to repay him by helping him. But I often forget things, and I can't remember if I've ever been of help.
Don't worry, you've helped me out lots. There are many things I would never have achieved otherwise alone by myself.
Is that so? I must have forgotten it, but I'm happy to hear that I'm not so useless after all. If you want me to collect your debt from us, and you wait until Ervil is wealthy, once we find the treasure, we'll be able to pay you back.
No, we're not here. I mean, treasure is always nice, but no, we're not here for payment.
We're not collecting any debts. By the way, are you so fixated on finding the treasure and getting rich because you owe a lot of debts?
To be honest with you, it's for her treatment. You've seen it yourselves how serious her forgetfulness is. Just so you know, she used to be called Knowledgeable Nadia, and she could remember everything. A full recovery is nearly impossible, but I want her to be able to return to a normal life at the very least. Even so, the medical expenses are going to be huge. I am neither knowledgeable nor masterful, so all I can do is bet on luck. But I must say, my luck on bets has been very consistent. I have never won a gamble.
Aww. You can tell he actually does really care about her. But you're gambling a lot.
I mean, it looks like you're looking for stable work, but, you know, gambling with your life, you know, not being safe out there when you're training. I mean, that's not good either. I thought I'd be able to find something of value inside or near that tower, but as it turned out, all I could find were shells and octopuses, and those octopuses even stole some things off us. Not only did I lose my coin pouch and adventurer's gear, even the diving set I rented from Pitot has sunk into the water. I'm really out of options. Well, you're suddenly quite the talker. Yeah, for somebody who's so afraid of owing debts, you really shouldn't be telling all of this to, you know, people who are bleeding hearts who want to help you so much and who you don't trust that are not going to ask for money back later. That's because I'm despicable. I'd figured that if I say all these things, kind people like you wouldn't have the heart to ask me for things in return, right? That's still not going to change your current predicament. We're not putting stuff on his tab.
Not a problem. I can dive. I can retrieve Ervil's coin pouch and diving set so we can repay our debts and start over. Besides that, my token is missing as well. It probably also fell into the water, and I need to go search for it.
What? You should have said that from the beginning. A Melusine's token is really important, much more so than a coin pouch or a diving set.
Is that so? I still don't fully understand, but I get it. I was afraid to delay your training. If you can't finish your training, you can't join the Fontaine fleet.
Let's not talking about joining the fleet. Are you okay diving by yourself? What if you run into those octopus robbers?
Why don't we go with Nadia? It doesn't feel right to leave her to dive in the water to retrieve those things by herself.
After all, the motto is we can't sit idly by. We're not stealing his coin pouch. I really am, in this case, the bleeding heart that we say we are. Now that you're helping with retrieving our missing items, can you also try to find my other things, like my tripod? They should be in the water near where we originally set up camp. Well, now suddenly you're not afraid to ask us for things.
Sure thing. No point in doing only half a favor. Well, thank you. Thank you? Did you forget Paimon already, Nadia? That was quick. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon. I got it now. You are Paimon. Thank you, Paimon.
Be safe. I'm counting on you then.
Aww. Seems to really understand her. There's not a lot of, not always a lot of humans who truly understand Melusines like that, but you seem to understand her pretty well.
Nadia's token is the most important thing, followed by my diving set. As long as I can have it, I can dive. It's not to say that everything else is not important, it's just that the coin pouch. I do want to repay you for your troubles, but it's so little I don't think you'd care for it. Oh, don't worry about that. Also, the aforementioned tower you were talking about is completely gone. Just so you know.
Anyway. Where is this? Wish fulfilling treasure hunt. Down here.
Oh, I see. Because I was like, yeah, this quest only unlocked after the tower sank. Yeah, this waypoint used to be attached to the tower, which then sank. But I guess he went diving to look for stuff at the tower. Oh, this area is so huge. Okay, never mind. There's a marker. I was like, this area is so huge. How are we gonna find...
This is the place. Now we need to find Nadia's token and Ervil's equipment. Oh, but what does Nadia's token look like? It's a tiny cog.
You remember?
Huh? We need to find a tiny cog in the vast ocean? But there might be all sorts of unrelated... Let's find. My eyesight is great. I'd be able to remember it.
Yeah. Even if you have short-term memory loss, there's some things that you tend to remember in your long-term.
Why do you say that?
Well, because they all tend to act tough to try to intimidate their opponents. And that the ball twizzers might hide our stuff inside the shells. Okay, here it is.
This is a sea conch. Did you lose this as well?
Oh, Nadia loves it a lot.
No, probably not. I'm sorry, I can't remember. As long as the conch doesn't object, why not?
Well, it looks like the quest menu is telling us what Nadia cannot. Just like Ether could not remember where his spaceship landed.
The diving set must be inside. I'm sorry, the chest must be heavy. Do you need a hand? It's fine, Teddy's pretty strong. And you don't need that much strength.
Okay.
Something in here. So many ball octopuses. And more, too. Is this Ervil's coin pouch? It's completely stuffed. I'm sorry, I can't quite remember. I've never seen Ervil's coin pouch.
Well, it is a coin pouch, and
that must be the
This is the tripod, yeah, it's over here. I need a manta ray's help.
Pretty please.
There we go.
Got it. There's no way I've been able to get this stuff back by myself.
We're looking for one more thing. What's over here? What are the plants hiding over here? Dewdrops. It's weird how dewdrops can, form and coalesce underwater. It's just a little bit odd. Let's see. Oh, one more shell we have not opened up yet. Look, see, that was not that hard for us to do. We love helping people out because we're just good people. Oh, okay, there was nothing in there. What else are we missing then? We got the tripod. Oh, there we go. There we go, the last thing probably.
And what's this?
Is this the token?
I'm sorry, I can't remember. Maybe it's something we've lost, maybe not. Let's take it for now. Maybe we'll find some use for it.
Okay, that was not the last thing. I was wrong. Okay. Something else is hiding over here.
Found found it! That's my token! A small gear, it seems very ordinary indeed. You really found it? It looks just like any other cog. Paimon can't tell the difference. It looks like it's actually made of wood instead of metal. But you know, not the case with most cogs. Interesting, interesting. That took quite a long time. I mean, it really didn't. I mean, it took us only a couple minutes. I mean, you think about how if we needed diving gear, like pretty much anyone else in this world does, you know, that would just be a lot more trouble. All hail the dendro slime. Just kidding. I don't want anything to do with that dendro slime. Let's see, let's see. Hello. Rusty Rudder. I was gonna say the flagship. It's not the flagship. We're back! Let's count. We found Nadia's token, the tripod, and the diving set, which is sadly damaged. Oh, and we found your coin pouch, too!
Which did you lose? A coin pouch that's full of more or one without any?
Come on, stop messing around. We only found one, so let's just return it to him. The more is for Nadia's treatment, after all.
Yes, it's not much, but thank you for retrieving it for me. It feels heavier than before.
Huh? Is it because we robbed those ball octopuses in return?
My arch nemesis was so easily defeated by you two. You're no ordinary people for sure.
Arch nemesis? You mean the ball octopuses?
Yeah, during the time that Nadia and I set up camp here, we had clashes with them every time we went diving. There was no winning side. We were evenly matched, you could say. I made it my goal to defeat those worthy and admirable opponents myself, but I didn't expect you to take them down like that. Sorry, it looks like I've interrupted your goal.
Huh?
By the way, I found a piece of paper from my earlier ventures while you were down there. It's been on my person, so it didn't get wet. Well, but you fell in the water earlier when you flipped the wood plank. But I can't understand a word of what's written on it. Maybe an adventurer with vast knowledge like you could decipher it. I bet this thing is highly valuable. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
We'll gladly accept it. We also found this beautiful conch in the sea. Reveal, please accept it.
Oh, thanks. Reveal takes the tiny conch and examines it. Strange. This conch resembles the one from your hometown, isn't it? No wonder you find it pretty. What's the word? Nostalgia? Does it remind you of home?
Well, not exactly. I'd forgotten about it before, just like everything else. But when I saw it, I remembered. I saw it somewhere else, too. It's smaller than the one at Melusine Village, but bigger than this one. It's a collector's item from a researcher who studied many things. Unlike Ervil, he has vast knowledge and a lot of Mora. But that was from a long time ago. He left many legacies, like the underwater shelter. I remember someone saying that there was treasure hidden there. But who said it? I'm sorry, I can't remember. You're always apologizing, but it's not your fault. You don't have to apologize.
That's right. You're truly incredible, Nadia. Of course, it'd be even more incredible if you could remember where this treasure-filled underwater shelter is.
In the end, all you still care about is the treasure.
Do you even have a heart? I was also going to ask if she knows the location. Well, you guys are looking for treasure for Nadia's treatment, right? So it should be fine.
Oh no, when did you become a heartless adventurer too?
No, it's for Nadia's treatment, right? That's right. I am despicable. Caring about treasure is how I really am. At least I'm honest. I want all the treasures, whether it's the legendary treasure or the legacy of that researcher. I want them all. I want to get rich. Well, you should come over to Nodcry and look for Reed Miller's treasure with all of us. If I was rich, I'd be able to find the best doctors for Nadia. Then she wouldn't have to live with a homeless person like me.
You'll get rich, Reveal, and we won't have to live like this anymore. I can't remember the precise location, but I think I do have an idea of where this underwater shelter is.
Then what are we waiting for? Despite the damage, the diving set still has one functioning oxygen tank, which should be enough for a dive. Yeah, plus you can probably steal one of these oxygen tanks over here, leaning against the box.
Should we go too? Paimon's so curious about the treasure.
Both of you should come. You've helped us out a lot, so when we find the treasure, I'll definitely give you a share. No, 2 shares.
Aww. It's for Nadia's treatment, then.
Oh my gosh. A page? A mystery page, you say? That's become so much more important now that we have the the book of esoteric revelations. Underwater shelter. Alright, well, this wasn't that hard to find. Oh, Little Red Ervil's nemesis? That's the ball octopus Fretzel. I charge you with the mission of defeating my arch nemesis. Of course, we will gladly do that on your behalf, I guess. Is there a... I'm looking for something that's... I saw the Crabble, I saw the Blubber Beast. I was like, is there a manta ray close by? Which does not appear that that is the case. So we will just go with ball octopus instead. Ball octopus? Crab, I mean. Not ball octopus. We're not using the power of the ball octopus. Goodbye, my nemesis. The dive suit is just too heavy to move further.
Anyway, that must be the underwater shelter Nadia talked about.
Okay, there's a library here.
This is the place. I remember being here before. Is there really treasure in here? This place doesn't feel special at all.
I mean, other than the amazing technology the Fontainians have to keep water from entering their underwater buildings, I mean, then yeah, it's not that special. Impressive. Deeming this kind of place not worth your attention based on experience and knowledge, just like how easily you defeated my arch nemesis. Now that I've seen how you work firsthand, I'm impressed. One is quite alright, but I don't have confidence that I'll escape from a whole group of Fontamer aberrants. Thinking back, I did get surrounded by a group of ball octopuses when I was small, and I nearly drowned. It was fortunate that kind-hearted Melusine saved me and took me to a luxurious room, much like the one we're standing in. You really do have quite a connection with the Melusines. True, the Melusines are nice to me, but I don't have much of a connection with humans. I guess that evens things out. Yeah, I can tell. You really understand Melusines. You understand Nadia really well, but you're very cautious around other people, I would say. Never mind all that. Let's focus on getting rich. Let's split up and see if we can find the legendary treasure. Okay. Legendary treasure, you say? Would it be on this music stand? There seems to be something beneath the sheet music laid out. Danger is red. Red is speed. Just like they said, I'm too weak. Drank too much water almost. But Melusine fast. Faster than red. Melusine said shiny thing on body caused big disaster. But she's nice. Did not... Shiny thing is mine, not stolen, not taken. It's my own. If I am like Melusine, not scared of danger, then they won't keep saying I'm useless. Oh, the script following afterwards is twisted and crooked and difficult to read.
What is this? The handwriting is barely legible. Almost like a child wrote it. How strange. What it says seems oddly familiar. Could this be a coincidence?
I'm trying to remember. That does sound familiar, but from what? Play? Oh my gosh. Yes, gramophone. Let's go. Okay, on the shelf. By looking upward to the point where your neck cannot bend back any further, you manage to make out some books that look interesting, but they have nothing to do with research whatsoever. There's some yellow blank sheets of paper and numerous empty ink bottles in the drawer. Simple enough. It takes you some effort to open the chest, but inside there's only dust and powdery remains of whatever the chest used to hold. Better not think about it. Hopefully not, a living thing, right?
Let's see if Reveal has any luck.
What did you two find?
Will we really find treasure here? We haven't found anything, besides a strange message that looks like it was written by a child.
We didn't find anything either. That strange message. Maybe a clue left behind by the researcher. You know how rich people like to do these fancy things. You give the message to Reveal. Huh, you're right. It can't even be called writing. It's more like a child's scribblings. Huh?
What, did you find anything?
I found the treasure.
Huh? So this thing really did hold a clue to the treasure? I'm not going to tell at all.
How should I put it? But the last line of the ugly handwriting says, Today's experience is a treasure to me. The Melusine is so nice to me. When I grow up, I want to be someone who helps others too. Okay, so you met Nadia when you were young. She took you to this room. Now you recall this room, but you don't remember it because you were really young. And you left the message here. I see. So this message was your... Enough. You must be laughing hard inside. I can't believe something so embarrassing came from me. The handwriting is ugly, true, but what you said was right. We've all gone through our own awkward years. Yeah, so Nadia only remembered the treasure being the happy times she once spent with Ervil back in his younger days and when she could still remember. It may not have been a physical treasure full of coins, but there's something quite special about being, were they apart and then reunited after she started having memory loss? Or were you always together? But nonetheless, a friend for a lifetime truly is a treasure, isn't it?
Now that you put it this way, it really is something only a sincere and kind child would say. But what happened in the following years that turned Ervil into such an awkward grown-up? By the way, Paimon just remembered, didn't Nadia say she heard someone say that there's treasure here? And there's only one Melusine in the story, the one who saved Ervil. Ervil, do you still remember the Melusine who saved you all those years ago?
All Melusines look kind of the same. How could I tell? Besides, I even forgot that I left something so embarrassing here.
Then, how about you, Nadia? Did anything from here remind you of your past?
I'm sorry. I can't remember.
You still can't remember? Oh, and Paimon thought there'd be a super happy ending to this story.
I don't know what kind of story you're expecting, but I'm definitely not some sort of protagonist, so please, stop forcing Nadia to remember things. I can't live up to your expectations, or the expectations of my younger self for that matter. I've grown up, but not for the better. I still can't help anyone. To think I even promised to split the treasure with both of you. Should I rip this piece of garbage up for you then?
Ervil, you've saved me from certain death, and you're still trying to help me. It's just a temporary run of bad luck that you're having, and that I'm also forgetful.
And even if you didn't get rich today, you still gained something.
Yeah, we helped you retrieve your precious memory, Ervil, and that is the most valuable treasure. You should know that.
But it's not worth anything. I can't pay for your treatment.
It's okay. It's just a temporary run of bad luck. Get a grip on yourself, Ervil. Keeping a long face like that, and even good luck will be driven away. Teddy, Paimon, sorry for making you come all this way for nothing, but can I ask you for one more favor?
Let's hear it.
Can I please ask you to take a photo for me and Ervil? If I have a photo, I'll be sure to remember what happened today whenever I see the picture. I want to remember how the two of you helped us out, and that Ervil needs to pay you back when he gets rich.
No, he really doesn't. He doesn't have to pay us back.
No need to remember that, but if a picture is all you want, that's a piece of cake.
Yeah, just happy to help. Take a picture for Ervil and Nadia. Like this? Or do you need to... your tripod and camera, of course.
Let's see. Ready? Do you want to pose or something? Ervil might look better sitting down. What should the background be?
Sit in the middle of the long chair. You two should sit together, you know?
Alright.
This is Ervil. Alright, and Nadia will stand behind me. Beside me. Is that alright?
Well, except for your rigid expression, everything else looks fine. Well, anyway, that'll be it then. Say cheese!
There you go.
Cheese! Aww. Thank you, Teddy, Paimon. I'll treasure this photo and remember how much you've helped us. By the way, you remembered Paimon's name for a while now. Yes, now I know. Paimon must be as important to Teddy as Ervil is to me.
Come on, you're embarrassing me. But I have to thank you for retrieving the tools for my trade, and now that I can dive again... you're gonna keep looking for treasure? Of course, why would I stop? Being able to find treasure or not aside, if I gave it up, I would be giving up the possibility of ever getting rich. That said, I could probably go find a stable job at the Lumidu's harbor, or perhaps be a maid in the Rusty Rudder. You've certainly considered many different career paths. Yeah, what about joining the fleet that I've never heard of?
Paimon would say too many.
There's never too many, but those ones are a bit out there.
If that's the case, why don't you go work at the Lumidu's harbor and I can be a maid at the Rusty Rudder? 2 salaries will hasten our road to great wealth. That seems even more wrong.
Anyway, thank you, Teddy, Paimon. You're good people, just like the Melusines. I hope that the next time we meet, I'll already have become wealthy and Nadia will have fully recovered from her injuries. I hope you will also have found whatever it is you're looking for, too.
Oh, well, that might take a while, finding what we're looking for. But I'm happy we could help. Indeed, the true treasure
is a friend you can cherish for all your lives. And companion that will stay with you no matter what. So it looks like in that regard everything worked out. I hope you are still able to find the treatment money you're looking for. But you guys seem to manage Nadia's condition pretty well, which is good to hear. And I think those are all the Melusine quests I had on the list for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been really fun to catch up with our Melusine friends. It seems, of course, we are not done with Narcissus and Corey's Ordo stuff. You know, everything in Fontaine lore, and apparently beyond Fontaine, as we saw in the Archon quest, comes back to the Narcissus and Corey's Ordo and the world formula. So in the next episode, we will probably be continuing giving more pages to our Book of Esoteric Revelations. At least as many pages as we can find. And doing the quests related to that. So with that, we should get the achievement. Let's see. It's fish. I added fish. Taste the wonderful birthday cake with the Melusine. That's right. Happy birthday, Serene. And with that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone!